your hand off
We're
of me.
taking two at a time.
We're just coming to get our stuff. We did what you told us.
I understand, and I'm ready to work with you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, the chief told me to lock the door. We can work two at a time.
Why?
What? What's going on? It's a public building.
We're not doing anything.
Yeah,
We didn't do anything wrong.
We're coming here because we got back from the DA's office now.
We did what you told us.
Exactly what you said.
And I have that in an email, and I'm ready to work with you guys.
Great.
Okay, but we
Why
can't.
can't they come in?
But I was told by my chief to lock
Where's the camera? It's a public
Lock the
office.
door. How can you lock the door?
We didn't do anything to you. We didn't do anything.
Is this on tape?
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I'm Jonathan.
We're here to ask for our belongings.
We went and did what we were instructed to do.
Yeah, junk
Months
forever.
late,
I'm here to sign the paperwork, get my stuff back.
all of us. So
Well, what's the problem?
This is,
Can I get my stuff back?
Well, we'll do two at a time.
there is no two at a time. We're getting all the stuff.
This
We
is
need to
Occupy.
figure
No,
out.
I mean, we'll deal
but
with
this
two
is,
individuals.
it's Occupy stuff.
With all.
No, I
So
understand.
it's group stuff.
What are you gonna do two at a time? What we're gonna wait for you all to tell us when we can get our stuff right now and where it is and how long it's gonna take. And there's no two
Ready to pack
people
it
that.
up?
This is Occupy stuff. It's not all individual stuff.
No,
Yeah, call them. I called. Came on
the
the
only way
channel 3 down here again.
is individual.
There is
said
no
to call.
individual.
I know, but
Individual
that's
stuff.
the only way that we can deal with this.
Deal
is
with what? What are you
individual.
gonna do
We
with
can't
two
do
of
it
us?
on a-
Did you find
Yes,
it in
sir.
bag everything?
Yeah. You're in math.
So now you have to release it in mass, because there are not names attached to it.
just
That's
doesn't-
your
it
policy.
doesn't
You guys
work
fucked
that
up.
way.
No, no. Actually,
You
the
fucked
way
up.
that the DA just said is, all these cases, you're gonna release all this stuff.
All
If
this
it's not
stuff.
in a case, you don't need it. And if it is in a case, then
released.
take pictures of it. That's what she just said. She said
That's
you,
what she
right?
just said.
Now you're saying we
release
just
the
can't
stuff.
walk in this office to reclaim it.
And yet you're running to lock the door to keep us out.
Well, right now, we're just, it's gonna
Time
be two.
standard.
We're not doing it.
It's
Two
gonna
of
be
us
what?
to do what?
Hi,
To
Terry.
wait for you to tell us when we're getting our stuff?
Office in front of
That's what it is,
an
then
Officer
that's-
Johnson and Aaron
You're
McBride.
not being cooperative
Uh,
at all with the public, and you are a public servant. As a public servant,
You gonna slam the
you
door?
are supposed
slam the
to
door on us,
release
try to hurt people.
our belongings.
You're trying, yes, ma'am.
Okay?
You're trying to
You
hurt
don't
us.
have a policy anymore, so you are in trouble for
Hi,
that.
Terry. This is Tom
You
Dashbacher,
don't
one of
have
Occupy's
us
Occupy
named
Eureka.
on any of the property individually.
It's
Is there
going
some
well.
crime we
got
committed
to
that
go
we
through all
can't
the
walk
hoops that
in?
they asked us to get
the
our
Eureka
belongings
Police
back.
Department?
And now
But
the
the
property
place is allowed
supervisor,
25 people here.
Aaron McBride, tried to
Done
slam the
at
door in
what?
our face and lock the
No,
door.
it's
since
not
it's
that
according
way.
to her,
It isn't that way.
her
No, it
higher
isn't.
ups
That isn't the way you
orders.
took it.
Uh,
You don't
Wait, but
have
aside from the
It
property,
wasn't
what is
taken with
what
due
is the
process
premise
at all.
upon which you
No,
can
no, no, no.
keep us
they're
out
keeping
of a
us out
public
of
office?
the building.
Well, we can certainly limit access.
Why? We didn't commit a crime. We're not
The DA
suspects.
sent emails.
For what
and,
purpose? It
email-
has to be
and, to
legal.
say they
This
released
isn't
all-
legal. It's
every-
just say we
every
don't
single
like,
thing.
Harpham doesn't
Every
like
hoop
you.
has been jumped through, and now they try
What's
to
legal
slam the
about it?
doors
Tell
in our
me,
face.
tell me the
Yes.
basis, the
You know, it's kind of
ground.
hard. He's talking.
That's
and you're
okay.
talking,
You're listening to
and
me.
Uh,
That's
we
He's not
do
talking
not
to
have a
you.
master inventory list.
That's okay. I bet you still were distracting.
Because they took
You're
so much
trained
in
to do
there.
that.
So tell me what premise, what legal grounds you have from keeping people out of the Eureka Police Department?
A public facility.
Tell me, we pay your salary, we pay for this
Fire
building
closed
to
about
exist.
24 people.
have provided me
Pretty sure it's about 12 to 44
massive
people.
amounts of list,
Fire comes.
but yet
It's a public building. This isn't like, we just
know
get
by
to
own
arbitrarily
standards.
decide with no legal ground to restrict your access to this building.
They said that we needed a written piece of
You know
paper
the
or
legal ground?
email,
You're just enforcing,
from the acting
with no
district
reason,
attorney.
no reason. You're
Not
just
me,
enforcing something that
so,
some thug that breaks
yeah,
the law all the
you know,
time
all day
tells you to
long,
enforce with
when,
no
Miss,
legal
McBride
basis.
could
You don't
have
question
seen
that,
the
but what's
phone
the
call
legal
and found out the
basis?
information.
So I can tell the
They sent
public
us
It's a
why they
responsibility
can't
as an
walk
American
in.
citizen to
DA.
question.
And so, after
Did you find out what the
sitting
legal
there for a couple
basis
hours
is?
this
Did you
morning,
find out?
We finally she said she whipped up an email and we should go come.
No, but there has to be a reason you're limiting.
Well, we're here to pick
so
up.
that we can address this.
There's
We
nothing to
can
address, it's in the email.
In this.
We're not addressing anything. We just came to say, did you get the email? Ms. McBride said yes. Now we're gonna wait for our stuff. We're not addressing anything. But we wanted to walk
You
into
wanna
the
have a
office
seat
and we started getting doors
outside
slammed on
and
us
wait?
in a public building. And you guys are cops, and you can't tell me the
This is
legal
going
basis
live
for
on Game
limiting
Live
our
News right
access to a
now.
public building.
Yes. My name is Hans Ashbacher, and I'm with Occupy Eureka.
Complaints. Only complaints from her.
Too bad, then make a bigger office. But I mean, you know, there's
Do
a
you
lot
have
of
a fire
members of
code
the
for the
public.
building? I'm pretty sure
You know what
that's one.
Merle Harpham also said on the radio last night? He said,
Yesterday,
citizens were in there
Occupy
trying to do
Eureka,
business with the Eureka
came
Police
down
Department,
to
as if we
the,
weren't.
What do we need to do to get our stuff back right now? I have information from the
We have to
DA, and
try.
I would like to get my belongings back.
We
Why
all
are you
want
blocking
it.
the door so I cannot do that? There's one person in there.
Would you like to?
Yes,
four
I would like to
outstanding
come in
cases.
here and
They
get my
simply
stuff
said,
back.
But it's all of it, Stella.
All of it.
That's okay, she wants to do it, she
I'm
wants
here
to
for
do
the
it on her
community
own,
stuff.
that's fine. We're here for everything. Can you tell us, when are you gonna start unloading it back, some in the
today,
back so we can get it?
So
Here,
what I'm
Ms.
gonna do,
McBride.
Something in writing or email.
But it isn't an individual thing. Just tell us when we can pull the trucks up and get all of our stuff.
So we
All of
came
it.
over here today,
Okay.
after,
Okay.
the
I need to shut the
acting
door right now, and then I will come
I
on
want,
out.
okay,
Ms. Bride
I resist,
and,
what is it called? I do
wrote,
not,
an email regarding the release
you're
of
wrong.
all of the
I think you're very,
belongings.
very
This is a
wrong.
waiting room and it can
And
occupy
and
12.
Miss
You are
Aaron
about
McBride tried to
the
slam the door in our
person
face
I have met in
and
public office.
tried to block our entrance from coming into the
Come on.
building.
Treating
And now they're blocking Occupy Eureka.
That's all we are.
What's your
People.
She
I
basically
don't really
blocked
think I
and
have to give it to you.
I'm Len. I'm Len.
belongings.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be friends with you.
No,
Neil,
We're not friends.
So that we can
has
communicate.
said,
You don't have to
is
know
a
anything
screen
about me to
release
communicate.
anytime.
I'm just saying, I'm just a citizen, I'm just a person, okay? I am just here protesting the fact that you have not been cooperative with the public.
We tried to go in,
The public. We have asked for our belongings through the legitimate line, and all we've gotten is run around, locked doors, all of that. That's discrimination.
And I'm pretty sure
You are
locking a
prejudiced
public building.
towards us. You are
Yes, the city code.
discriminating
No, she said
us,
she was in,
blocking us and cut. People come in here all the time. You never ever say, oh, we're only gonna take two.
By the chief. By the
Why?
chief.
Because we make you uncomfortable? You can't deal with us making you uncomfortable? Because we're
Yes,
asking for
but, how can you do that with the locked door?
treat us legitimately. You're not legitimizing our needs. Oh,
I would
don't
also
think
like
you
to
do.
point out, Lieutenant Johnson, that you are preventing us from taping this procedure, which is actually a violation of the law. But if you don't let me come in the room,
When there are two
you're
people in
preventing
there,
me
you're
from
preventing
taping it.
And all of us
It
from
doesn't make sense to
actually.
us either.
This is a public building, and I should have
observing
access.
it to be handled properly. Because we don't trust you. Why should we trust you?
I have another question.
Tell me why.
Is this business hours right now? Isn't it against the city code for a public building to lock the door during business hours?
On his hip, and he's preventing
Oh, I
folks from
think
going
you're
into the
right.
building.
I'm pretty sure I am.
Opening the door.
And this place can hold a population of about 12 people without violating the fire code easily. And there's how many of us here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should be no legal recourse whatsoever. Oh, I'm Dane, by the way.
Dane, I'm Len.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. We'd be more than happy to help each one of you. And as
Just
soon as we
forced
get
to wait
done
outside.
with it-
Like a dog.
Right now, with
That is highly
the
disrespectful.
police officer blocking the
I'm
door,
out here with you.
Frankly, as a patriot, I'm a little embarrassed and insulted at my
Well, yeah,
country.
you may be officer or lieutenant, but you're, like I said, you're preventing me from taping what's going on by blocking my egress to the building, and that's a violation of my civil rights.
I understand what you're saying.
We're trying to have witnesses for one another. That's all this is.
Actually, there is a woman
How
here
much of our
standing
stuff
in
is
front of the
disposed
door,
of?
and
It's no longer
instead
here, and you
of
guys are
them,
afraid now that
knocking
you're
her
getting
to the
caught
ground,
by
they
throwing
are
away
allowing,
people's
they're
belongings.
discussing,
Just compensation?
That's what I'd like to know, 'cause I know you do it to
different
homeless people all the
strategies for
time.
trying to let us in, but there's been, right now, they're still refusing us access to the building.
See, that's what I think is going on.
The just compensation clause. If you have thrown away anything, you've got to
destroyed it,
compensate.
and now
it.
you're going to keep us from knowing that.
And documented by the Occupy Eureka and
Property belongs to someone. Okay, and that's how we normally deal with.
And there are some individuals here, but there is also community property.
Knowing who it was that owned it.
So property
How you took it.
that we have, that we can release legally to an individual.
You didn't take it from an individual, you took it from a group.
There was no due process to
There was
it.
no due process.
Regardless of that, I'm just trying to explain how we
No,
normally
that's
release
not irregardless.
property.
You can't just go irregardless. You can't do that. It's not magic. It doesn't go away just because you do that.
She does have a point, although it's not
Fact
legal.
is-
I'm just
Fact
trying to
is,
point out how when people
You
come in.
didn't take it.
This isn't a normal
With a
situation, though. This is
person.
community property you have taken, and the
Community.
community has come to receive the
It's
property.
Occupy.
Okay, it's going live on
You
K-Bud
made
now.
it complicated. You guys made it complicated. You don't have a policy. We went through this
Yeah,
yesterday.
we went
It's
through
a funny
yesterday.
little thing.
804.
You don't have a policy. She didn't even know she was the supervisor
Apparently,
of
you-
a policy that you
Only
guys don't even
organization
have.
that, when you're in between policies, you disregard the policies. You're the only organization that does this. Every organization I've been into, when you're rewriting the policy, you keep the old policy so that policy is ratified.
But now you guys are in a, twilight zone with no policy. So how do you know if you're following policy or not? How do we know if you're following policy or not? Because you don't have one.
Frankly, as an important job as a peace officer is, it's kind of scary to see that you don't have a policy. That scares
I mean, you
me.
guys are just doing whatever the hell you want. Just do whatever you want. And then you say, but they're regardless. Nobody's name is on the bags that you guys, the stuff that you took.
Which is already a violation of due process.
From Occupy. Now it needs to be given back to Occupy. In mass. The same way you took it.
This is what the DA said. What's the big hang up, sir?
If you don't have anything, if it's not for evidence, you don't
Aaron
need it.
McBride just said, we'll take
Give
care
it
of
back.
you.
Even if it's evidence, they're supposed to give it back.
Yeah, just take a
Take a
picture of it,
picture of
give
it.
it back. That's what she said. I mean,
so
we're
hard
just
about
up there.
Did you
It's
guys get
too
a
busy to
copy
come
of
down.
what the chief wrote? I
The
think it was
policy.
November. No, November 2011.
What paper?
November. It was a single page.
This is the
paper.
DA, he's,
No, we asked for the written policy,
We asked
and we
for
were
the
given
policy yesterday.
policy number 804. We were not given
No, this
any
wasn't
one-page
a
letter
policy,
from the
it was
chief.
just a one-page letter.
And what did it say?
I can get it for you.
Well,
That
good.
would be
That'd
great.
be cool. Would you do that, please?
But the chief is not really an elected official.
I know. So I will
I-
go and get that,
Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
But I need to shut this door.
Sorry.
yeah.
That's the.
Hang on.
and
Well, never mind. We don't need it. You can just stand there.
Yeah, because K-Bud knows that you guys are going to not work to try to knock down Miss Anderson here.
She already tried to push me around.
Yes.
But I'd be more than happy
Basically
to
put her hands on her.
get the paper and you can read it.
Well, I mean, I'd like to file
Frankly,
a complaint.
we have not
also.
elected the chief at all. It's no different than an aristocracy.
We don't
in here.
have a chief. There is no chief. They fired him because he was really trying to do something nice for the people.
Oh, naturally.
Because he disbanded.
Naturally, he
SWAT,
disapproved of the
got rid
corporate
of
view of
SWAT,
the
thank
police station.
God.
And immediately they brought SWAT back and they made Harlem.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, what authority
That's
does he
what
have?
started.
We gave them no consent to authority whatsoever. It's an aristocracy, technically.
Or K-I-E-M.
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 And I only got authority for people who have authority that I voted for. I'm a Republican, sir. I can't do it. So, give me a brief synopsis of what the chief actually said in his letter.
I'd really rather you read it. So I
No
don't-
synopsis?
so I don't-
Understood. You don't want to plagiarize.
So I still don't know what's going on here. Why aren't we getting our stuff?
As soon as we help these two,
There's no.
So after
no, that's
you
not
after
what
you
we're
help the
doing.
individuals
No,
collect their
that's
stuff,
not
Now
That's
you're-
what
then
Kelly-
what about the
it's
group
not what
property?
Kelly Neal
As soon as
said.
you help- She had to go read the email again because she just scanned it. It's not an individual thing. We're all gonna get this done. same time.
Just like when you guys
gotta
took it,
step to
all of it.
You've been violating our rights for months now, holding, confiscating stuff, stealing it without any reason, without any evidentiary value, without any cause.
No
without any
warrant for
warrant.
no
So
warrant. So
you guys need to step to it and get the stuff.
Just give it back.
It's not about helping us. You're not helping she and I. That's not what's going on.
That's right.
We're
You're
here
stalling.
because we were given the runaround, and we were told that email was sent, which pretty much says everything needs to be sent
Which email?
from the district attorney's office.
That's where we
Everything
just
needs to be
came from.
released, and if stuff
They didn't
from
lock the
these
doors
4
on it.
cases, if the EPD believes them to be
Of course not.
accurate,
We didn't impeach them. We
they
can't
take
impeach the people
pictures
here.
and release it. Everything needs to be given to us. This isn't an individual thing.
This is the self-same
This is
email that we were
Merle Harper not
directed to
wanting
go
us
get
come into
yesterday.
this office.
Who wrote the email?
Kelly Neal, she's standing in for Paul Gallegos right now.
She wrote it this morning?
Aaron McBride already acknowledged it. That is why we are here. Aaron McBride told us.
I haven't seen it.
Okay,
We'll take the gear
this,
shot
what
to
you're
this bullet.
doing right now is enforcing a rights violation. This is Merle Harper making up his own shit and saying, we're only going to allow 2 people in from this particular group. Discriminate. We're only going to allow 2 people from this
So do you
group.
have the
No,
fire
it's
code?
discrimination. It's
It
straight up
is. You
discrimination.
are
It's
basically
Occupy.
saying only 2 people in Occupy.
Yeah.
No,
Clearly.
anybody that would come in, it would be 2 at a time.
So once we
Never.
showed up,
And this is going to be
Never
from now
happened.
on?
No, just for us.
So once we
This is
showed up,
special
that law
just
comes
for
into
us.
place.
This is just for us. It does not happen all the time, I know that.
No,
because
not
I've
at
been
all.
in here with lots of people trying to get
we
their
walked
stuff.
in here with
I
3
never
people,
told-
not 2.
Come on.
There's not a sign down on the door, 2 people
Special
only,
thing.
sorry. There's no fire
sign
code.
up there
The
today.
fire code's gotta be
Are you
about
gonna
12.
arrest me if I come in?
Yeah, you
Are you gonna arrest
probably
me?
want to.
Are you gonna arrest me?
It's got 9 seats there.
Are you gonna arrest
2
me?
people at a time.
Are you gonna arrest me?
If
Are you gonna arrest me?
you continue to come toward me
Put that video on.
while I'm standing here, that's an assault.
That's not an assault.
He's not threatening you at all.
I ain't threatening
He's
you at all.
asking you to
I'm
come
asking
in.
if I can come in.
And you're being
Eventually
told.
you can. As soon as these 2 are done, you can come in.
But when did this
And
law
you-
take?
When
When did
did
this law
this
take
go into
place?
effect? When did this come into effect? What policy?
Yeah.
Can we see the policy?
Policy.
Of course, there's no policy.
Of course not. You
So
guys
you
do
just
what
made
want.
it, someone just made it up out of your ass?
Yes, yes. It was just made up.
Yes.
They do
Can
what
we
they want.
speak to the chief at all?
There is no chief.
Of course.
There is no chief.
Of course.
He's not a chief.
There's no chief, there's
He's
no
never been
policy.
instated as a chief. No.
I mean, wow.
This is
And I
how
thought
it's
we had
run.
leadership problems. Clearly.
That's what I said. The smarts are with the civilians. We know the law. You guys don't.
Well, you've already violated due process by taking our stuff without a proper warrant. You informed nobody that you were coming to confiscate anything. You just came over there, confiscated without writing down any names, and took it all.
Didn't identify any belongings with any name.
And no one's been,
Basically, that's theft.
So now you can give it.
only 2
Only 2 at a time.
Only 2 at a time.
I can take that for you.
Sure. I don't know, I get a receipt with that.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. If everything is, if everything is in here that you need.
Yeah, I get a receipt, dude, if you lost.
Yeah, don't trust them.
Lost,
Yeah,
dude,
don't
you're
trust
fucked.
They don't have a policy, so you really can't
Yeah.
trust
Have
them.
him
You're
copy
fucked.
it and give you a stamp.
Elisa, I've got some parking stuff.
Trust me, we're here because the police here are whack, they're
Untrustworthy.
thieves.
Well, clearly, you did just steal. Imagine if some random stranger walks into your house and paints your stuff, paints your property. What are you gonna do? You gonna let him do it?
Do you want to get a receipt?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
that's
Sure,
what
guess I don't wanna. Fine?
Your check is fine.
Get a receipt.
Get a receipt.
But are you gonna let the guy do that? Walk into your house and just take your stuff?
I wouldn't have blow his head off, honestly.
What if somebody walked into your lawn and seen your son? You know, you got a really nice pink flamingo on your lawn. What if somebody walks up and just grabs it
Takes off of it.
and leaves? What would you do? Frankly, if someone tried to steal my pink flamingo, I'd probably get a gun. It's my property.
Sleeping bags, backpack, medication.
One man died.
A man died because you guys took his stuff.
And this is a waiting room that seats 9 people. There's 9 chairs.
Yeah,
I think there's the
And I'm pretty sure the max
for a
capacity.
building. This is how many chairs there is.
No,
And they're technically
it's about
assigned.
12. This size of the room is about 12 people.
There should be a sign that says the maximum capacity.
I've dealt with OSHA enough to know
in a
that.
public building.
am I gonna get arrested if I
Is
come
there a
in?
sign that says the maximum
Yes.
capacity in the building? Because I bet you it's not more than,
Oh.
or it's more than 2.
Welcome to come in.
It's definitely more than 2.
I bet you.
And this law only came into effect because we walked up here. This policy, sorry, not a law. It's an amazing policy, man.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting cold out here. I'm comfortable. I'm getting chilly.
I can wait all day.
I'm patient enough. I still don't see any legal recourse to do this, though. I mean, clearly they don't have a policy, so pretty much you can do whatever you want in there.
The legal recourse is under California Penal Code 55-2, where you take the individual.
But pretty much because they don't have a
Lieutenant
policy in here, we can
to
smear
court
green jelly
and
on us
sue him
and eat a bunch of steak
for
and run around
violating
naked
your
to the
civil
halls.
rights. That's what their actual
They got no
remedy
policy
is.
to stop that.
You can recover up to $25,000 from this particular individual. Not from the department, but from this particular individual.
There's so
And
many
there are
lawsuits
1,
going
2,
on,
3,
man,
4,
this Occupy
5,
stuff.
6,
And
7
I
hours.
would
That's
feel embarrassed doing the cop. You know,
$150,000.
you got an important job to do. Fortunately, not really doing it too well. Kind of sad.
Because they have bad leadership.
What happened to a My America, man?
Yes, could you send the news crew down to the EPD department? It's day 2 of Occupy EPD.
So, anyways, how's your day been so far?
So far, so good. Yes, ma'am. I was just calling.
Anything
Day
exciting?
2 of Occupy EPD is in effect,
That's good, right? It's good to have exciting things every day.
all of our belongings, and now the EPD is trying to lock their lobby to and allow access to the occupiers to get their belongings.
Should go over to the fire station and see what the fire code is for this place. See the capacity limit.
No doubt. That's what I'm saying.
It's like right there.
You know, go over and ask them.
Go for it.
You
Oh.
need to come in here?
No.
Okay.
Stand in support.
Because they're only letting 2 people in at a time. New rules.
Yeah, they tried to lock us out.
It means if you have a mother and 2 children, one of the babies has to stay out here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Huh.
Unless, of course, the child's not a person, too. So what if you did have a child and 2 people? Better yet, if we come back tomorrow, will the same rules apply?
Yeah.
Like, if I come back tomorrow, not as a member of Occupy, but as an independent citizen, like,
To get a gun
looking for a
lock.
job, and there's already 2 people in here, do I gotta
Or
vote?
if my son and I wanted to get a gun lock at the same time as Daryl wanted to get a gun lock tomorrow, would we probably let in?
Easy.
1 gun lock each.
No, 3.
No, that's the new policy. They only give 1 now.
That's right.
They probably will change that now.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. No